Hello there, and welcome back to Build with the Boys. It's time for our weekly catch-up. It's a late one today. The reason why is because I have not stopped. I literally came through the door from work, and then I was straight back out. I was in for like 15 minutes, and then straight back out. Because the eldest boy of Build with the Boys, Oscar, was in his school play tonight of Matilda. So we went to see that, and it was very good. All the kids were really good in it. He's playing Bruce Bogshire, who, if you've seen Matilda, Bruce is the kid that has to eat all of the cake. So Oscar was a little bit nervous about that part, but he did all right. He didn't have to eat any cake. It was very clever how they did it. They had a cake that would they made disappear, but it was really good, and he got his solo, and he was great. And it was so nice seeing all the kids having a blast, because even at the end, they did an encore. They came on and sung another rendition of Revolting Children. You could just see them so into it. It's so nice seeing all these kids just having a blast. It reminds me when I was younger, we used to do school plays, and it was great to see. And he's got the acting bug, Oscar. That's kind of what he wants to do, and we'll support him if that's what he wants to do. But it was really nice. But I'm tired as a result of it. I've literally not stopped. And then here we are now. So I thought, well, I came this close to not doing it. I thought, well, it's the weekly catch-up. We do the weekly catch-up. So what have we been up to? Lots. We finished the tumbler pack. And then the other one that we did, this went up last night, was we did the rokr London tour bus. And it's a gorgeous little thing. If you've not watched the video yet, go check it out. But this is beautiful. Look at this. This is so nice. They sent us this to build, and it's beautiful. But you can see a full build of this one on the channel. Now you can see it comes apart as well, so you can sort of see into it. There's a nice little, the camera's not going to pick this up. There's a nice little history of the London bus printed inside there. Pop that one back on. And the roof of the top deck comes off as well. Let me show you that one. There you go. So that one comes off as well. You can see in there. It's gorgeous. It's so nice. And you can pick this up for about 25 quid. It's not bad at all. It's a really nice one. I really enjoy building that. But that's one of 4 rokr builds I've got coming up. So I wanted, this weekend just gone, I wanted to do the marble run. That was the original plan. We were very kindly sent the marble run by a friend of the channel. Wanted to do it this weekend, but I'll be honest with you, normally Saturdays and Sundays is the day I do everything. And the plan was, I'm just going to do a ton of editing, I'm going to do a ton of filming, that's what I'm going to do. But life got in the way a little bit. But I'll be honest with you, I just took the weekend off. I was tired and thought, you know what, the sun's out, it's nice. I did some shopping with the wife on the Saturday, and on the Sunday, we had a barbecue. We had a barbecue with the family, and just relaxed in the sun, and then watched the England match. And it was nice, just sort of take some me time. It was lovely. But it does mean I'm behind. So I do want to get that marble run done this weekend. Because we've also got the link kit. So we've got the kit that links the two together. So we built the spaceport marble, and we've got Night City here as well. And then we've got the kit that combines them both together. And it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. That kit there's a lot more to it. So there's pulse lights that go underneath, so the whole thing lights up. And then you take parts off the existing marble run, and you get additionals to make more ramps. So it's not just 2 running next to each other. The balls move from each one. So the balls from this will move into this one. It's very clever. I'm looking forward to seeing that one done. And that'll be nice as well. I love just sitting down with the rokr. Like, I did that tour bus late, but I enjoyed it so much that once I'm into it, and just off I went. It was so much fun. And then we also have another one coming. It's on the way. I don't know if it's going to be here this week or not, but we also have a very unique one from rokr coming. Now, originally, I was going to be doing this months ago. So when this first came up, it was a good 3 or 4 months ago, I was going to be doing this one. And then it got pulled, it got changed at the last minute. So what turned up wasn't this. What turned up was the Spaceport Marble Run. I'm like, that's not what was meant to be. So I wasn't expecting that one. But this was what originally we were going to do, which is now live, that is coming. It's this one here. So that's the Viking ship. It's looking beautiful. Very unique, very different to any other rokr build they've done, and it has been polarized. And I've seen some people are like, I'm into it, and some people are like, it's not for me, and others are kind of, they want a canary in the cage. Well, I'm happy to be that canary in the cage, so I'm going to build it, and you know exactly what I think of it when we get to see it. But it's a nice looking thing, it really is. And I'm looking forward to that one. I've got so much editing to do. I've done a lot that just isn't up because I've not edited, and I've got to just sit down and hammer through it. So I will, and I'll be up because we have the next 4 Lancaster turn up today. Now I am actually up to date with the Lancaster. They're just not up on the channel yet, but they will be I promise you they'll be up imminently because they're done. I just have to edit it all together, and then it's good to go. And it's the same with Doll's House. Doll's House is finished. Doll's House is finished, and Lancaster's up to date. I just need to edit the videos, and that's what takes the time, unfortunately. It's a weird one because I can do things that take me hours. Like the bus, for example. I think the video is about 15 minutes, but the bus took me about 4 hours to build, and you get about 15-minute video out of it. It's strange, but that's the way it is. New model wise, not loads, nothing really to scream about, but there was one that they showed pictures of today, which isn't something, what did I say that? We do brick builds on the channel, but I don't particularly build lots of Lego on the channel. Oscar does. But I don't build Lego brand as such. However, I really want this one. They finally shown pictures of the new idea set. Now this is coming out on August the 1st. This is only like 4 weeks away. And it retails for $160. So that's going to be around about the £120, £130 mark. I would imagine $129.99. Sounds like a lot of money. Wait until you see it, and you might think, actually, I really want that, because I really want this. Look at this. You're going to need a Lego boat. I really want that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Is it something I'm going to rush out and buy straight away? No, I'm not. I'm entering, for me, expensive season. So as much as I'd like to go out and spend 130 quid on myself on a Lego Jaws model, I can't. I'm entering the expensive season because after this month, so it's my birthday this month on the 23rd, after this month, it's Oscar's birthday, so I've got to pay for that. Then it's my wife's birthday, so I've got to pay for that. Then it's Halloween, that always costs us money, I've got to pay for that. Then it's pretty much Christmas. So any disposable income I've got is no longer disposable. That's what happens to me. So no, I would really like that. I think it's a beautiful set, but I've got to be realistic. I think it's something I'm going to ask for Christmas. It's a very nice thing. But I want that. As a Jaws fan, I mean, I'm a lifelong Jaws fan. It's not just a case of wanting it. I need that, and that's what I'm going to get. Before I forget, because I've been asked about this so many times. Now I'm not going to play the whole thing because it goes on forever. But people ask, they catch a glimpse of something when I'm building, and they ask what it is. I don't know if this still works. I hope it does. Of what is that on your desk? It's one of these. I love these. This is. Running Press make these. They make these minis. And people see this one and say, what is that? You can see me in the picture. It's the Jaws Running Press mini. And I'll show you what it does if it works. So. Now we're going to get a citation if I let the whole thing play. But it does play that tune. Eventually. Now we got to turn it off because we'll get a citation if we don't. Like, oh, you stole the Jaws music. Like, I kind of stole the Jaws music. But that's what that is. It's a Running Press Mini. It came out about 2 years ago, and I've got that. I've got a bunch of them on my desk. So if you're ever wondering what is that, it's a Running Press Mini. I've got loads of them on my desk. So I've got Zoltar as well from Big. I've got lots of them. I just love them. They're cute little things. I've got them. I've got the Ghost Trap from Ghostbusters. I've got a bunch. I had a load at Christmas as well. I just like them. That's just my thing. They're unusual, but I like them. Speaking of unusual, the other one that I had as well, I had some very nice messages about this. And one not so nice message, but mainly nice messages about some shirts I've been wearing. I bought some shirts, and summer was coming up, and I fancied some shirts. And I came across a page on Facebook, and I'd seen them like, I don't know. But I thought, I'm going to gamble. If they're no good, they're no good. I was totally wrong. They're fantastic. And I bought some fairly unique looking shirts. So this one was the one I was wearing when I was building Tumbler. And I also was wearing it to the catch-up. This is the Electric Mayhem. So this is the Electric Mayhem, the Muppets Electric Mayhem band with Animal and Dr. Teeth and Floyd, Pepper and Zoot. And I love this shirt. I think this shirt's fantastic. It's got the back print as well, so it's all over print. But I got that one. I love this. Not everyone did, but I love this shirt. It's nice, man, right? And then the other one that I was wearing, this is my favourite. I got asked about this one. I've got my Chainsaw Massacre shirt here. You can see it's a beautiful thing. And again, you get the exact same print on the back. Now, I saw this on a site on I think it was on Facebook, and I thought, I really like that shirt. It was this one. This is the one that got me. I saw this one and thought, I want that. And I went and had a look, and they've got so many designs. It's ridiculous. It's not just these. They've got everything you can think of that you could want. So if you're in Star Trek, they've got Star Trek shirts. If you're in Doctor Who, they've got Doctor Who shirts. They've got a really nice Godzilla shirt I've got my eye on, but they've got everything, right? Now, for people that are kind of geeky like us, come on, we're family. I know we're all geeky. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you want it, they've got it. So they've got, honestly, go look for yourself. So I got them from a company called Who Shops. That's HOO shops. I'll put a link down below, because I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not telling you where I get my secret shirts from. If you want them, you can get them. But I've had a few people say, where'd you get that from? Now, the best thing about these is I am massive, right? I am a serious big unit. I'm 6'4". I'm a big guy. Their shirts fit me. That's a big plus. So the good thing is they do tall shirts. And now those of you that are tall know what I'm talking about. Those of you that aren't probably haven't got a clue that tall people need tall shirts. So believe it or not, if I get a shirt that fits me, it doesn't mean the length is going to be right. And what's a normal shirt on one person looks like a boob tube on me, right? Because it's like, okay, this needs to be about a foot longer. So these are tall shirts, and as you can see, they are tall shirts. So they're good. It means I don't have to wear them tucked in. I can wear them out or wherever I want, but that's good. Tall shirts are good. Trust me. I know that there's a bunch of you out there now going, tall shirts? And then there's some of you that are tall that are going, tall shirts. Because honestly, it's like with t-shirts. I can find a t-shirt that fits me, fits my shoulders and whatnot, covers the tummy and everything. It's great, but the length of it just is not there. And I don't want my midriff showing. That's weird. So we have to buy tall shirts, and they do tall, which is good as well. So it doesn't just have to be the massive sizes in tall. They do a medium tall. So if you're kind of a slighter build, you can still get a tall one. Fantastic. And that's tough. So again, if you want kind of, I'm speaking to unique sized geeks here. If you want something that kind of like has, Godzilla or Star Wars or whatever it is on it, then finding one in tall, nigh on impossible. Well, they've got them. So I swear by them. I think they're really good. And again, the material's good. The print is good. Recommend it. Honestly, they're really good. Check them out for yourself. So they are whoshops.com, and they are linked down below. So I'm gonna get more. I'm kind of hooked now. I want a Godzilla shirt, definitely. They've got a really nice Godzilla shirt, which got done like a Japanese style. I'm thinking, I want that. And they've got some cool ones, some really cool ones. They've got one that was kind of a mashup of Doctor Who and Van Gogh's Starry Night. How weird is that? But I'm thinking, I kind of want that. And I'm building a Dalek soon, hopefully. So why not get a shirt? And that's the thing, I might get a shirt for every build. I might get a shirt for every build. I don't know if they do a Titanic shirt. I don't think they do a Titanic shirt. I think that might be weird. But I could definitely get a tumbler one, I'm sure. And I must be able to get Infinity Gauntlet. I've not looked, but I'm guessing now. But check them out. If you're looking for unique shirts and you're like me, or you don't give a damn what people think about what you're wearing, then go for it. They got a Ghostbusters one. I want to get that too. But those are really nice. That's whoshops.com. It's down below. Honestly, go click on them, take a look, and I promise you'll find something you like. What else have we got coming up? Loads. So originally I planned to do the Dali Cube tonight. That ain't happening because I'm tired. I say that now. Everything in me wants to build the Dali Cube, and I'm convincing myself, come on, Scott, you can do it in 30 minutes. It'll be all right. So I might build the Dali Cube tonight. I don't know. We did build something as well. So this is I built something that should have been up on the channel yesterday, but it was something that was sent to us, and I got a message saying please don't post it, and I was like, okay. So it's been delayed. So I've got a very nice build that I'm sadly not allowed to show you that's done, but they've asked me not to post it until next Monday, and I'm like, okay. So it's fine, but it's a nice one. It's a cute one. It's worth looking out for. We are in July now, so it is birthday month. So I am looking at unique things that I want to do. So I am going to do another Ask Me Anything. We are doing our live build. And there's a lot to look forward to. So our live build is going to happen the weekend before my birthday. Do you know what? Let me put the little clock thing on, and I'll tell you exactly what date we're doing the live build. 20th of July, Saturday the 20th of July, we're going to the live build. We'll be building Tortuga. I've shown you Tortuga before, but again, I'll put a link down below where you can go get your Tortuga. I don't get any money from this, nothing like that. If you want to join in with us to build a Tortuga, that's where you can get Tortuga from. But find one wherever you can find one. If you can find one on eBay, if you can find one on anything. Like I said, I don't make any money from this. This is just purely, this is what we're building. This is what we voted to build. So find one wherever you can. For whatever price you can get it, the best price you can get it for, and join us. So we're going to be building that on the 20th of July. Now, Tortuga looks as if we can get it done in one night, right? I'm confident. I'm thinking 4 hours. However, if it turns out that that's pie in the sky, and I might get into it, go, no way are we getting this done tonight, we will do a second live build on the Sunday night and we will finish it. So for those of you who want to finish it, we'll go, right, okay, we're out at this point. We'll come back and we're live again on the Sunday night. We'll finish it on the Sunday night. So we will have it finished that weekend. But that's the plan. That's my birthday celebration. So I will have an amusing novelty hat, some balloons, and a Budweiser, I think, and a big badge that says it's my birthday. Maybe. But we've got loads coming up, as I said. I mean, it's weird because I've already done them. So once it's edited, those will start rolling through. But Titanic is due to arrive tomorrow, I believe. So Titanic will be up by this weekend. Titanic, I live for Titanic. So as soon as that turns up, I'm all over it. And that's going to be interesting to see what we do with that one. Because we are coming so close to the end of it now that it's obvious what's coming, in the next few. It's just when it's going to come. So I know in the next one we're putting decks together. We've got telegraph masts and poles for it. We've got a couple of cranes. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly where we're going with it next. Because as of speaking, I've not checked, but Hachette haven't updated their website, which is weird because unless they've updated it since. But I mean, I looked at about 4 o'clock and 71 of the tumbler is out now in shops, but they've not updated the page to show what typically before the next one hits the stores, they update the page to show what the next 6 are. They haven't done that, which is weird. But I know what it is. So I mean, I assume what it is. We're working on the right-hand side. I assume that the next 4 are the remainder of the right-hand side and the 3 that make the left-hand side. What the 2 are after that, I don't know. I assume that's what we're doing. Could be wrong, but it would make sense that because it's what we've done throughout the build. We've done one side, then the other side, so it makes sense that we do that. I like the tumbler. I really like the tumbler. A lot of people did not enjoy your tumbler. But I don't think that's fair. I think it's no different to any other build, really. The only difference is that there's no rolling chassis. So we have no rolling chassis. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's still gonna turn into a tumbler. That's the thing. It doesn't matter that it's not all together at the moment. It's still gonna turn into a tumbler. It is weird. I mean, it is a weird build. I will say that we're over 70 now. So we're well over halfway there. We're at 70. We're over halfway there. More than that. I mean, Christ, we're 60% in. And we've only got 2 wheels. It's weird for a car build. That is unusual. That's odd. So it's it's really unusual. But I'm enjoying it. I quite like the tumbler. I mean, again, for me particularly, when I'm kind of like up against it, it's quite nice that there's not tons of stuff to do. And this is the interesting thing. I went on a live show with Penny over at Penny's Pit Stop. Penny's Pit Stop's great. If you're not a subscriber to Penny's Pit Stop, head over to Penny's Pit Stop and subscribe. I'll put a link down below. We had a conversation about part works and whether or not they're worth it. And I don't think we got a definitive answer. I don't. I think it's always a case of sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's one of those things where sometimes 100%. And it depends what you want. So a good example is my old mate Iron Man over here. Would I say he was worth it? Yes and no. Am I happy with the finished model? 100%. Did I enjoy building it? No, I didn't. And I tried. If you haven't seen any of the Iron Man videos, you can go see them. I tried to stay as upbeat as possible with Iron Man, but there were too many 10-second issues where you literally clip and that was it. And I thought, oh, come on. And it was frustrating. And I mean, even with him, he is a 75-part model, but you get 25 parts that make up additional hip joints, so you can pose them in different ways, which is unique. But I think every single person I've seen that's got one has him like this. I haven't seen anyone using any of the hip models. So it was. So is it worth it? Yes and no. Yes, the finished product definitely is. Is it worth it building? Not really. Not really. And that's the funny thing. So if you were to ask me, was Titanic worth it? 100%. I've enjoyed building every single issue. And the Doll's House was the same. Doll's House, I loved the Doll's House. I absolutely adored the Doll's House. I never thought I would, but it is one of, if not the favourite build that I've done, because it was so unique. It was so different to everything else that we'd done before that it was just fun. So yeah, I would say that was worth it. But then there are others where I'd say not at all. If you're not into it, you're not going to enjoy it. I mean, that's the thing as well. If you're building something that you're not really into, you're not going to enjoy it. You're just not. If it's something you're passionate about, if it's something you love, watching it come together, learning about it, seeing the different parts that go into it, you're going to love. If it's something that you're not really into, you're not going to enjoy it. You're really not, and that's the way it is. So it's like I love Iron Man, and there were parts where I thought I like the back of his legs. Well, the back of his legs open up, and you can see the kind of wiring and whatnot inside. I love that, and I liked all the detail that's underneath the chest panel, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't a fun build. It's the way it is. I'm loving the Lancaster because the Lancaster's got so much detail inside of it. All the little details and all the little things that are in there are amazing. It's nice seeing it all, and then your eyes won't rest on it again because it's all enclosed and you can't see it. So seeing it at this stage is nice. It's a treat to see it all. So I don't know. There's no definitive answer on whether or not they are or aren't, but it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but to each their own, I guess. I mean, some people think the part works are just the worst, and some people love them, and vice versa. I love rokr builds. I mean, that's my thing. I think the one thing that always puts a smile on my face is a rokr build, always, and fun hole as well. Fun hole builds always make me smile, especially when they light up at the end. Because I always look at them, and the unique thing about them, and I keep harping on about this, and it's true. If you build one, you'll see what I mean. when you're building it, you're not convinced it's going to work. Like most times I build when I go, I can't see this working. Or that doesn't look right. And then all of a sudden something happens, you go, oh, and it all sort of clicks, and then I'm like, bloody hell, that's clever. And I get a big smile on my face, and yeah, it's a good one. From the same people that did, before I forget, because I keep forgetting this, from the same people that did the, let me grab it. I've got to move something without showing it on the channel, because I'll be in trouble if I do. But this one, this is the Dali cube. Now, I've already made the Van Gogh cube, which, again, I've got right here. I do. So I have the Van Gogh cube right here. So this is the one we built, and I've got the Dali cube. Now, these are made by a company called Area X. And I got intrigued by this because I thought that packaging looks way too nice to be some kind of like cheap brand, or and they're not. This was surprising to me. They're not some sort of fly-by-night brand or dodgy sort of shine thing, or they are a very established brand in China, and a lot of what they do is licensed. However, they're not licensed to sell it to kind of Western countries. They're licensed to sell it in Asia. So they have licensed products that have never seen the light of day here, but they are licensed products. These aren't things that have been used without agreement. So if you like these, they do so many different ones, but they also have ones with licenses. So they do SpongeBob versions of these. So they've got 4 of these of the different SpongeBob houses. You can get Squidward's house, SpongeBob's house, Patrick's house, and you can get the Krusty Krab as well. And they all stack. They also do, amazingly, licensed again, Mr. Bean. So you can get scenes from different Mr. Bean episodes in these little cubes. And they're fully licensed. So the characters are all fully licensed and they're all legit. Yu-Gi-Oh! They do as well. So you can get cubes with Yu-Gi-Oh! Parts in them. They also do Garfield, fully licensed, and Snoopy as well. And I'm like, I didn't know this. Getting them over here, you can't. This is the problem. So you can't buy them from Amazon or something like that. However, there is nothing stopping you from buying them from China and bring them over here. They're just not licensed to set up store in the UK or advertise in the UK or Europe or America. But there's no law against you buying it from a Chinese store and bringing it over with you. So that's what I've been doing. So I've got the artist one. So I've got the next 2. I've got Da Vinci and no, the names escape me. I can't remember who the other one is. I've got Da Vinci and I've got another one as well. No, can't think. But then after that, I'm doing the other ones because I'm enjoying them. I like them. I think they're really. I do just really like these. I think this one is particularly the Starry Night with Van Gogh is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. So yeah, anything I can get my hands on that's kind of unique, I'm going for. And I'm looking forward to the Salvador Dali one as well. I think this is going to be fun because again, I like this kind of surrealism of Dali. And I know I'm going to end up building this tonight, even though I should probably just go to bed. I know I'm going to end up building it. I'm white kid myself. As I said, we got loads coming up. I've just got to edit it to put it on the channel. Titanic will be up this weekend regardless because I'm always straight on Titanic. We've got more coming. There's more Gauntlet on the way as well. I am going to put Gauntlet back on the channel. I do have a very strained relationship with Fan Home. I do, but I do believe in redemption. I do believe in second chances, and I will give them their second chance. They sent what they said they were going to send. I'm still hearing from a lot of people that they're getting problems, but it does appear like they're trying to do something about it. And again, I'm big enough to say, fair enough. Okay, so I will put Gauntlet back on the channel. But I won't be banging a gong for Fan Home anytime soon. But it's what it is. We'll see. Like I said, if they sort themselves out and they resolve a lot of people's problems, no harm, no foul. But if they don't, well, they don't. We'll boycott them again. Shh, don't tell anyone. But that's where we are. Loads and loads and loads and loads coming up on the channel. We are we're going to have another competition again soon as well, at the end of the month. So to end out the birthday month, there will be a competition, and I have got something to give away. Now, this isn't something that's been sent to me by a company. This is something that I would like to give away on the channel, so we're going to be doing that. Again, YouTube people, higher ups up there, I know you're listening, I know you're watching. It's not a competition that's running on YouTube. It'll run over on the Facebook page, but we will duck race it so you can see the results on YouTube. The duck racing graphics got a bit weird last time. I think it was overproduced, so we'll see what we can do to maybe calm it down a bit. That is about all from me because I am running on fumes. If you would like to contact us, you can contact us at buildingtheboys@outlook.com. All the links to everything are down below. So if you want to get yourself a rokr bus, that's down below. If you want to get yourself an Area X Cube, that's down below. If you would like to go and have a look at the crazy shirts over at Who Shops, I'll buy more. That's down below. And I will also put a link to Tortuga as well. So there's a lot of links down below today. But I get messages. Where do I get this from? Where do I get this from? Down below. Just go down below. That's where you'll find it. Go down below, you'll find it. That's all from me. You can contact us, buildingtheboys@outlook.com. But until then, in a world where you could be anything at all, just be nice, get some sleep, like I'm going to. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.